Criminology and Forensic Science. The word forensic science comes from the Latin term forensis, meaning of or before the forum. The term forensics is effectively a synonym for legal or related to courts. However, the term is now so closely associated with the scientific field that many dictionaries include the meaning that echoes the word of forensic with forensic science. Forensic science is also known as the criminalistic. It is the application of science to criminal and civil laws. The word forensics comes from the Latin term forensic, which means before the forum, where the law courts of ancient Rome were held. The term forensics o ang salitang forensics ay katulad ng kasing kahulugan na legal or related to courts. Gayunpaman, a word o salitang forensic ay malapit na ngayong maugnay ng scientific field that many dictionaries include na nauugnay na ang salitang forensic sa forensic science. The first written account of using medicine and entomology para sa pagligtas ng kaso. Origin of forensic science and early method. The ancient world lacked standardized forensic practice which aided criminals in escaping punishment. Criminal investigation entries heavily relied on forced confession and witness testimony. The first written account of using medicine and entomology to solve criminal cases is attributed to the Book of Yuan Lu, translated as Washing Away of Wrongs, written in China in 1248 by Zongzi, 1186 to 1249, who was a director of justice, jail, and supervision during the Song Dynasty. Before the ancient world or yung mga sinaunang mundo ay kulang sa standardized forensic practices. Ano nga ba ang standardized forensic practices? It refers to the guidelines and procedure that are followed in the field of digital forensics in ensure the validity and reliability of digital forensic result. So before daw ay kulang yung mga tao sa standardized forensic practice, kaya mas madaling makalaya yung mga kriminal at mas mahirap daw dati sa pag-iimbestiga at pagpapaamin sa mga kriminal, pati na din sa mga witness sa isang krimen. The written account of using medicine and entomology para sa paglutas ng kaso ay nauugnay sa librong Yuan Lu, which means washing away wrong o pagtatanggal ng kasalanan sa isinukat sa China noong 1948. Si Zongzi, who was a director of justice, jail, and supervision during the Song Dynasty. Development of forensic science, legal medicine. Ambroise Paré surgical world laid the groundwork for the development of forensic techniques in the following centuries. In 16th centuries Europe, medical practitioners in army and university settings began to gather information on the cause and manner of death. So during the 16th century Europe, ang medical practitioner ni army and university settings ay nagsisimulang mangalap ng impormasyon tungkol sa sanhi o dahilan ng paraan ng kamatayan. Development of forensic science, legal medicine. Francois Emanuele Podere and Johann Peter Frank. This include a treatise on forensic medicine and public health by the French physician Francois Emanuele Podere, and the complete system of police medicine by the German medical expert Johann Peter Frank. Kasama dito ang treatise on forensic medicine and public health mula sa French physician na si Francois Emanuele Podere, ang The Complete System of Police Medicine mula sa medical expert na si Johann Peter Frank.
Toxicology and ballistic. Carl Wilhelm Seckley. A method for detecting arsenic outside simple arsenic incorporates was devised in 1773 by the Swedish chemist Carl Wilhelm Seckley. His work was expected in 1806 by German chemist Valentin Rose, who learned to detect the poison in the wall of a victim. Si Scale ay kilala din sa kanyang papel sa pagtuklas ng asido acetic, isang mahalagang chemical na ginagamit sa paggawa ng suka. Gayon din siya ay unang nakadiskubre ng proseso ng paglilinis ng aluminyo gamit lang ang
Toxicology and Ballistic by James Marsh develops a method for testing the presence of arsenic in human tissue using zinc and sulfuric acid to rate levels of arsenic. The Marsh test, it was known, was the first use of toxicology in July in a jury trial. James Marsh was the first to apply this new science to the art of forensic. He was called by the prosecution in a murder trial, given evidence as a chemist in 1832. Ang Marsh test daw ay isang mataas, sensitibong pamamaraan sa pagtuklas ng arsenic. Lalong kapakipakinabang sa larangan ng forensic toxicology kapag ginamit ang arsenic bilang isang lason. Ito ay binubuo ng chemist si James Marsh at unang pinablish noong 1836. James Marsh ang unang naglapat ng bagong hangam na ito sa sining ng forensic. Siya ay tinatawag na prosecution, isang paglilitis sa pagpatay upang magbigay ng ebidensya bilang isang chemist noong 1832.
Toxicology and ballistic. Henry Goddard. Goddard developed the science of identifying fire bullets and empty cartridge case. Known as forensic ballistic, Goddard proved that not two results are made exactly alike, that every weapon may characteristic mark on a bullet and a cartridge shell, and that they are the same every time that gun is fired. Henry Goddard as Scotland Yard prisoner the use of bullet comparison in 1835. He noted a flaw in the bullet that killed the victim, as was able to trace this back to the mold that was used in the manufacturing process. Isa sa mga kilalang konsepto na inilunsod ni Goddard ay ang Binet-Simon Intelligence Scale, isang paraan na pamamarka ng intelihensya o IQ ng isang individual. Ginamit ito upang sukatin ang talinuhan at kapasidad ng mga tao.
Anthropometry, Alphonse Bertillon. Frontispiece from the Bertillon's Identification Anthropometric 1893, demonstrating the measurements needed for his anthropometric identification system. The French police officer Alphonse Bertillon was the first to apply the anthropological technique of anthropometry to law enforcement, thereby creating an identification system based on physical measurements. Alphonse Bertillon was a French police officer and biometric researcher who applied the anthropological technique of anthropometry to law enforcement, creating an identification system based on physical measurements. Anthropometry was the first scientific system used by police to identify criminals. Si Alphonse Bertillon ay French police officer. Siya ang unang gumamit ng anthropological techniques or technique ng anthropometry sa pagpapatupad ng batas, sa gayon ay lumikha ng isang sistema ng pagkakakilanlan batay sa pisikal na sukat ng kriminal. Main purpose: provides a valuable assessment of nutrition status in children and adults. Ito yung pinaka-summarize ng ginawa niyang technique. Simple, reliable method for quantifying body size and proportions by measuring body length, width or lapad, circumference, and skin fold thickness or yung kapal ng balat. Fingerprints. Dr. Henry Folds. In 1880s, Dr. Henry Folds, a Scottish surgeon in a Tokyo hospital, published his first paper on the subject in the scientific journal Nature, discussing the usefulness of fingerprints for identification and proposing a method to record them with printing ink. He established their first classification and was also the first to identify the fingerprints left on Bial. Ayon kay Henry Folds, isang Scottish surgeon sa isang ospital, naglathala siya ng kanyang unang ganap sa paksang journal Nature. Tinalaki niya ang pagiging napakamapakinabang ng fingerprints para makilala o matukoy ang mga nakahawak nito or yung naiwang ink. At siya rin ang una nakadiscover ng fingerprint na naiwan sa isang maliit na container na ginagamit din sa ospital. He important of fingerprints as a mean of identification but devised a method of classification. Ang kahalagahan ng fingerprint bilang isang paraan ng pagkakakilanlan sa nakahawak nito or pwede rin natin siya magamit sa crime scene. Makikita natin yung mga fingerprint na na nakahawak dito, halimbawa sa kutsilyo. Kung hindi siya naka-gloves, makikita natin ang kanyang fingerprint at makikilala natin siya at marirecord.
Father of the fingerprints, Francis Galdon. Francis Galdon, who was interested in anthropology, having been those inspired to study fingerprints for 10 years, Galdon published a detailed statistical model of fingerprints analysis and identification and encourage its use in forensic science in his book Fingerprints. He had calculated the chance of false positive two different individuals having the same fingerprints was about 1.64 billion. Three main pattern types loops. Those patterns tend to curve back upon themselves, whereas those patterns tend to be circular, and arcs. Those patterns which from no loops or circle. Ang kanyang pananaliksik ay naging pundasyon para sa modernong fingerprints identification system na ginagamit ngayon sa criminalistic at iba't ibang larangan ng seguridad. Ito ay kilala bilang isang paraan pag-identify ng tao dahil ang bawat individual ay may natatanging mga marka o formang fingerprints na hindi nagbabago sa buong buhay.
Fingerprints. Juan Bucetich, an Argentine chief police officer, created the first method of recording the fingerprints of individuals on file in 1892 after studying Galton's pattern types. Bucetich set up the world's first fingerprint bureau. Ang ginawa daw ni Juan Bucetich ay pagkayaring pag-aralan ni Galton ang fingerprint ay itinayo niya ang Fingerprint Bureau sa mundo at siya ang kauna-unahang nagpasimula nito. The police of the province of Buenos Aires in 1888 devised an originally system of fingerprint classification published in book form under the title Dactyloscopia Comparada 1904 Comparative Fingerprinting. Ang pulisya na lalawigan ng Buenos Aires noong 1888 ay gumawa ng orihinal na sistema ng pag-uuri ng fingerprint na inilathala sa anyong aklat sa ilalim ng pamagat na yun nga, Dactyloscopia Comparada. A fingerprint bureau was established in Calcutta in India sa taong 1897 after the Council of the Governor General approved a committee report that fingerprints should be used for the classification of criminal records. Ang Fingerprint Bureau ay tinatag noong 1897 sa bansang India. Pagkatapos aprubahan ng mga gobernador Governor General, ang isang ulat ng fingerprint ay pwede itong magamit sa crime scene, ganon. Saka kung sakali mo may record yung isang kriminal at ginawa niya yon, madali siyang ma-identify.
Fingerprints. Sir Edward Richard Henry. The recognition system codified by Hackett in both was accepted in English, while as when the first United Kingdom Fingerprints Bureau was founded in Scotland. During the Metropolitan Police Headquarters, London, in 1901, created a system of classifying fingerprint is 1900 that is still used. Tuesday fingerprint was quickly adopted by police department and government all around the world as a technique to positively identify persons around the turn of the 20th century. Kilala daw si Henry bilang isang inventor ng The Henry Fingerprinting Qualification System. Matapos ang kanyang matagumpay na karera daw sa Seabury Metropolitan Police, at ang kanyang pamilya ay nagretiro malapit sa Ascot, kung saan naglagay ang kanyang commemorative blue plaque. Kilala si Sir Edward Richard Henry, isang kaibigan niyang lumikha ng isang sistema para sa pag-uuri ng mga fingerprinting noong 19th century. Ginagamit pa rin daw hanggang ngayon. Ang fingerprinting ay mabilis na pinagtibay ng Departamento ng Pulisya sa pamahalaan sa buong mundo bilang isang pamaraan upang positibong kilalanin ng mga tao pagtapos ng ika-20 siglo. Unleaht Test by Paul Unleaht. The Unleaht Test, or the Antigen Antibody Precipitin Test for Species, was invented by Paul Unleaht in 1901 and could distinguish human blood from animal blood based on the discovery that the blood of different species had one or more characteristic proteins. Unleaht Test. Ito daw ay naimbento ni Unleaht noong 1901 patay sa pagtuklas ng dugo ng iba't ibang uri ng hayop ay may isa o higit pa mga katangihang protina. Ang Unleaht Test ay tinutukoy din bilang isang antigen antibody precipitin test para sa mga species. May isang pagsubok na maaari daw itong tukoy ng mga species ng isang sample ng dugo. Deoxyribonucleic acid, DNA, by Sir Alec Jeffreys. Forensic DNA analysis was first used in 1984. It was developed by Sir Alec Jeffreys, who realized that variation in the genetic code could be used to identify individuals and to tell individuals apart from one another. Noong 1984 daw, natuklasan ni Tony Alec Jeffreys ang pamamaraan niya ng genetic fingerprinting sa isang laboratorio sa Department of Genetics sa University of Leicester. At noong 2012, ang nagito si Sir Alec Jeffreys, pagkatapos ng mahigit 35 taong paglilingkod sa universidad nito.